He only went out wearing a super short skirt that showed off her perfect figure. But as soon as Lisa turned a corner, she ran into 4 vicious predators. Taking advantage of the fact that no one else was around, they rushed in and surrounded her, hurling insults non-stop. Lisa didn't want to cause trouble. Her first instinct was to grab her daughter and get away from this dangerous spot. But these creeps weren't about to let her go. After a brief struggle, Lisa was forcibly dragged into a dark room. Because all of their attention was on Lisa, her daughter had a chance to slip away. In the chaos, the girl quietly hid behind some wooden boards. She managed to escape, but her mother wasn't so lucky. Over the next stretch of time, Lisa was brutally assaulted by the 4 attackers. They only left once they were done. It was then that the girl dared to come out of hiding. But by that point, her mother had already slipped into unconsciousness. With no other choice, the girl ran out to the road to seek help. Fortunately, a car happened to spot her, and inside were 2 police officers. The officer in charge was named Daniel. After hearing the girl's story, Daniel immediately rushed to the crime scene and called for backup to seal off the area. The investigation progressed quickly. His team recovered both skin tissue and fingerprints the attackers had left behind. Confident in the evidence, Daniel believed he could bring the men to justice within 3 days. And with Lisa's daughter as a direct eyewitness, there was no doubt these 2 elements would greatly speed up the case. Soon after, Lisa was taken to the hospital for emergency treatment, while Daniel, guided by the girl's description, led a sweep of the nearby homeless population. Anyone with a record, or anyone who bolted at the sight of police, was brought in. By the end of just one night, 7 suspects had been arrested. The outcome wasn't hard to predict. The little girl would never forget the men who hurt her mother. And in her identification, all 4 attackers were among those caught. Daniel naively thought that with both physical evidence and a witness, the men would be convicted, and that justice would finally be served for this poor mother and daughter. But he never imagined the suspects' families weren't ordinary people. Among them were powerful figures, construction bosses and business tycoons.